Sometimes when people come to me with questions, I try to explain to them, yes, what you just asked is a simple question. However, it spawns 100 other questions that are not so simple. So when a developer or a new developer comes to me and says, well, what permits am I going to need to develop this land? The answer, like most good legal answers are, is it depends. It depends what you're planning to do with the land. It depends how far you're planning to develop it. If we're cutting 1 acre off of farmland to put a house on, it's relatively straightforward. We're going to need a survey. We're going to need the signature of the owners on the land authorizing the survey. We're going to need it approved by planning in the county or the city, depending on where it's located. We're going to need, if we're going to tie into water and sewer, we're going to need water and sewer easements recorded and permission from those companies. If we're going to do a septic system, we're going to need to do a perk test to make sure it'll support a septic system. If we're going to do a well, we're going to do a water quality test to make sure that the water's going to be acceptable. And that's the simplest explanation I can give. If we're going to divide it into multiple lots and maybe do a whole neighborhood, it gets exponentially more complicated. So this is where it's important that somebody understands if they're developing land, it's essential they have hopefully a partner who understands the process and has been there before, and that they come sit down with us at the very beginning and we establish everybody's role in the transaction, who's providing what, who's paying what, how this is going to work. And that we sit down as the lawyer and help set out the rules governing the neighborhood that they're going to do so that the vision they have at the beginning of what their neighborhood should look like is the same way it looks 10 years from now.